Hello, I made this video to talk about a few things that a lot of players seem to be unaware of. And I want people to know about these things because, well, that will make the game much more enjoyable for all of us. First of all, let me get one very simple and quick thing out of the way. You cannot shoot through spawn doors. No matter how much you try it, it's not going to happen. I know all of us do it sometimes as an involuntary reaction to seeing someone right outside our spawn door or something. And that's alright. But I also see a lot of people just standing there purposely trying to shoot through the doors. You're just wasting ammo, buddy. With that out of the way, let's move on to the actual information. This applies to the medics from both the Allies and Axis teams, Camille and Graf. The medic has a special ability, which is an area heal that heals both you and any teammates around you. Don't be afraid to use it as it recharges quickly and it can save the lives of both you and your teammates when things get rough. The medics also carry medkits on their 4th weapon slot. You spawn with 5 of them. You can throw the medkits to create an area of effect that will replenish the health and armor of both you and your teammates. You can also right-click with them on your teammates to heal an individual player. This last thing is something a lot of players, both new and old, seem to be unaware of, and it is preferable to throwing medkits in most situations as it doesn't consume your medkits. Throwing medkits is better for situations in which you are defending a capture point or pushing with your teammates. Medkit effects don't stack. If one medkit has already been deployed, either by another medic or yourself, don't throw more on the same area unless you know it is about to run out. When you need to heal yourself as a medic, and there are no medkits around, it is also better to throw one of your own instead of using your ability, since your special will not restore your own shield, so all of that health you replenish is gonna go away pretty quickly. Medic players will see a glowing red outline around teammates who need healing. Wounded players will see a glowing blue outline around their medics. Please do not run away from a medic that is following you with a medkit. They are trying to heal you. This happens way too often and it is the most annoying thing in the world as a medic. The allied sniper, Ilona, carries jackrabbits on her 4th weapon slot. The rabbits distract the small dinosaurs, raptors, microraptors, and compies. You can use them both aggressively and defensively to help you and your teammates. You will spawn with only 1 rabbit, but you can carry up to 3. To do this, just touch the resupply crates before leaving spawn. If you are out of rabbits, you have to touch the crates twice. The first time will give you 1 rabbit, then you have to wait a little bit, and then when you touch it a second time, it will give you the other 2. I don't know why it works like this. It is pretty dumb and annoying, but that's just the way it is. And I hope they change it in a future update, maybe? Developers? Ilona also has an alternate secondary weapon, the Nagant revolver, which can kill most classes in only 2 shots, the exceptions being the heavy classes, Desma, Dilo, and of course, the T-Rex and Styracosaur. The revolver will also kill in 1 shot if you get a headshot, like most weapons, and I personally prefer it to her default pistol and use it as a primary. But do keep in mind that the revolver has a stronger recoil and slower fire rate than the pistol. Joe's special ability is an artillery strike, which makes him very fun to play. However, every Joe on the team shares the same special meter, so stacking Joes only makes them less efficient. In my opinion, having 1 or 2 Joes is the best. Anything more and no one can use their special efficiently. You will be just looking over your meter, waiting for it to fill up, but before you can use it, another Joe's already used it. All of the items on the 4th weapon slot, meaning grenades, medkits, and rabbits, can be replenished by picking up ammo packs as long as you still have at least 1. However, if you're out of grenades, rabbits, or medkits, it is not going to work and you will need to go back to the spawn and use the resupply crates. So try to not use all of your grenades or rabbits at the same time. It isn't such a big issue with medkits since you spawn with 5 of them and you're unlikely to run out before picking up ammo packs if you're doing your job. Depot and Canyon are very fun deathmatch maps, but they also have an objective mode. and a lot of players seem to be confused about it. Mostly new players. In objective mode, the goal for the allies is to take the explosive satchels from their base and plant them on the target point. To deploy a satchel, you just select it either by pressing the number 5 or scrolling with the mouse wheel and then pressing left mouse button, which will then play a short animation before throwing the satchel. Please avoid playing Trigger if you're playing on allies, as he cannot carry the satchels. For Axis, the goal is to defend those same points. When a satchel is deployed, any Axis player, including the dinosaurs, can defuse them by pressing and holding E. This takes a few seconds, and as a rule of thumb, I avoid trying to defuse satchels if the timer is below 4 seconds. You can also use your weapons while defusing to defend yourself, but it is much better if someone else helps defend the player who is defusing the satchel. And that's all for now. There are other things I would like to talk about, but I leave that for a future video. I know many players already know about many of these things, but I do see a lot of players who seem to be unaware of some of them. So I hope you at least learned a thing or two from this video. And if you liked it, please click the like button and share it with other Dino D-Day players, especially the newer ones, so we can all have a better playing experience. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. Goodbye.